Welcome to this unboxing video of the OCZ Synapse solid-state drive cache. This SSD cache was custom installed in a notebook to improve I/O speeds primarily for video editing. I'll be comparing it to an Intel 530 mSATA SSD in a RAID system setup. I'll be doing a few benchmarks in Sony Vegas Pro 12. Here I have the OCZ Synapse cache. It features SATA version 3 support, MLC flash memory, and of course accelerated performance in a 2.5-inch form factor. And I will fast forward opening the package. It's going to take a while here. Almost there. Alright. I'll open the book and you'll find that I have a sticker here, which I never used. Got some warranty papers. And lastly, we have the solid state drive itself. And I'll take it out of the plastic so you can get a better look at it right here. So here I have my HP Elitebook open up from the bottom. You can see hard drive 1. You can see hard drive 2, and then you can see my Intel SSD here. We also see the Wi-Fi and the system memory, but we don't need to worry about that. Now, the Synapse was not designed to fit into notebooks. In order for it to fit, I had to remove the plastic case, and what you see there is the drive in hard drive bay 2 to cache hard drive 1. I'm sorry I didn't get a wire shot of the Synapse in the laptop. I replaced and sold it on eBay before I thought of it. Anyway, I've loaded up Sony Vegas, and I have a project that's about 3 minutes long with several cuts and visual adjustments. In this first test, I'm rendering with just the hard drive, no cache acceleration at all. To be consistent with all the tests, I chose the Internet 1080p template using the main concept codec with GPU video acceleration. I sped up the clip because the render with just the hard drive and no cache was very slow. The video behind the scenes there is actually a pre-visual effects draft of the live-action Counter-Strike film that we plan to produce. Anyway, as you can see, it took about 9 minutes to render. I did the same test again with cache acceleration, and it was only a 20-second savings, which is not a big deal. Hey, do you know what this is? It's the mSATA SSD that's supposed to be the only type of SSD that can go inside a notebook. I have the SSD installed to cache a dual hard drive RAID setup. It's properly called an Intel Rapid Storage RAID 0 setup with 32 GB of SSD cache acceleration. With 2 drives in RAID and SSD acceleration, I'm able to save a minute. Since the SSD is bigger than 32 GB, the remainder is used like any ordinary SSD, so I moved the project files over to that drive, ran the same render, and here I see how much faster it's going. You can see a much better result rendering under 2 minutes for a project that's about 3 minutes long. Not bad at all.